new map is needed. I think a new map is like the #1 thing that would breathe more life into the game, but I don't think that it's gonna happen like soon. Okay, my Richter's kind of gaming apparently. I was not ready for that. I'm gonna call retreat. I wasn't ready for that. Who's their support? Oh, their Kira is their support. Yeah, there it is. Oh, they're fighting over it. They both have marksman crest. They're fighting over it 100%. I don't even think he needed to blink. Kai was backing off. Oh, I just missed everything. I'm out. Their actual MMR in their system. It's, I mean, not in like the databases, not in like Omeda City, right? That's Omeda City's MMR, right? They said that they don't have access to the straight up Predecessor MMR. They're using their own MMR system, but just basing it on match results. Player numbers are falling every month. I mean, yeah. Which is, I mean, again, like expected, right? Like you're talking about an early access game. Again, content's a little slow. It's expected for it to drop. I'm not too worried about it as far as that. Like, bro, how are they still hitting me? I fucking hate that. They can just literally run me down for free. But no, like again, I'm not too worried about the future of the game at the moment. I'm just like right now, it's just kind of like, eh. Like the future of the game, bro, when this shit goes free to play, when this shit hits console, you know, I'm not worried about it after that. Just like right now, I'm kind of like, yeah, it's meh, kind of bored. That's all. Sounds cringe, but it's nice to hear streams though again. Dude, I feel good to be back. I feel good to be back. You don't think the game has longevity with how item, jungle layout, etc. are designed? Interesting. Like, is there... Okay, so I will agree currently, Dare. I agree that the map as is cannot last for more than like the next year. The map as is cannot be the same for the next year. That will kill the game more than anything else they could do to it. But I don't mind the items. I think they need to work on their philosophy and shit behind items and how they want them to work and balance and interact and all that kind of shit like that. I think that all needs worked on, but I think that is all like stuff that will get fixed kind of eventually as it goes along. The actual items themselves, I don't think they're bad. I mean, they're just copying League items. The only issue is they're copying League items in a game that plays like Smite. Like, I will say that's one thing Ethereal, which is obviously a very rough game that I'm not going to compare too hard to Pred, but that is something that Ethereal did well, was that Ethereal's items I thought were very good. Items in this game are way too strong on completion. Like, do you think they power spike too hard, or do you think the stats on the items are merely too high? It's dead, right? Not the first time I've killed a woman by making her gag. I mean, not the... Disregard the last statement. Not what I was going for, okay? I'm gonna grab gold. I think the stats are generally fine. The problem is they have double passives. That's that is my issue with the items. I mean, they do just kind of have a lot of passives. But again, I think like my main issue with that is, so the reason that well, okay, I don't know this from the devs. All right, my assumption on the reason why items have 10 passives on them is because there are 5 item slots, and they still want you to be able to do a lot of the same things you can do in League, which requires you to have extra passives on items. Like that's my assumption on why the items are the way they are, is because you need to put extra passives on items for you to have the same amount of stuff you can do with items as you can in League, just simply because you don't have the last item slot. It's gonna clear. I don't think we can kill these guys. We maybe could if I was in position when my Howie got here, but I was too bad. I was too scared. I was gonna back. Yo, Shady, that's cool with me. Yeah. Yeah, by all means. Wait for Lightning Hawk. There's a bonk command? There is a bonk command, yes. There is indeed a bonk. Exclamation point, bonk. Yeah, the items, I don't, again, the map as is, if the map were to stay this map for the next year, that is the #1 thing that would make me personally stop playing the game. Is if this map is what we are stuck playing for the rest of early access, right, until the game goes free to play or whatever, that is the #1 thing that would make me personally stop playing. Because the map itself, the layout of the map, the jungle specifically, like, as someone who, like, if you guys have watched my Smite streams or anything like that at all, right, like, I only play jungle in Smite, and the jungle in this game is just, like, non-existent compared to Smite. So, like, that, like, the layout on this map is the #1 thing that would make me stop playing the game. The items, I don't mind. Like, they're very strong, but I don't think that, like, I think that they've handled a lot of, like, the snowball stuff pretty well, so that you're not just, like, getting mega items on top of people a lot of the time. I'm gonna kind of walk away. So I don't know. I don't mind the items at the moment. The end of this year, like 12 months from now, like 12 months from now, Gates. The end of this year is whatever. Again, we're getting it on console this year, right? That's confirmed. They've said that themselves, that the game will be hitting console this year. So I'm assuming we're not getting a new map this year. If they're working on console that hard, I'm assuming that we're gonna get that instead of a new map, kind of, right? My team's kind of inting. I'm gonna hear this because they're gonna come back and gank me. Ulted the minion wave. That guy doesn't know what he's doing. That must be the guy who was supposed to play support. It must be the Sparrow. Want a more open jungle or just more interesting? I just want more shit in there, bro. There's like 4 camps, and there's only I really like the fact that Smite has many buffs. I know that a lot of people don't like that, but I really like the many buffs of Smite. Like, there's only 2 buffs in this game. But no, like, the jungle is just, like, it's just empty. Like, the layout is whatever. You can say whatever you want about the layout of the jungle. It's just, like, because the layout's not good, is my point. Like, that, I'm not going to get into that. The layout of the jungle is not good. But, like, just, like, there's 4 camps and two buffs. It's just boring. There's nothing in there. Oh, our Countess left the game. Fuck, dude. Our Countess left, but I'm huge, so. As long as we just ego these guys and kill them on cooldown, we're good. I don't have sustain. Maybe I do go early Terminus here. just so that I can have some sustain in this lane and be able to run these guys down and then full heal and stay. So that was sick. How he just made a gamer play. Oh, he's dead. That was actually a very cool play from my Howie. He booped in to get the missile. Dead. I'm gonna get more Gesh ulted. There's nothing I can do about that. I know exactly what's gonna happen. This map was definitely made without a game designer. It just isn't good, dude. I could, if you were to give me an hour in MS Paint, I could draw up a better map. 100%. I'm like not even lying. See, double ADC games. Double ADC in this game is actually, like, I'll say it's playable. I don't actually think it's that bad. But when you don't, one of you has to have a support crest. One of you has to, when you both go sharpshooter crest, you can't devolve it. You guys are fighting over gold the whole time. I have more gold than both of them combined, or more CS, right? But it's just like they're fighting over it. So, like, that's the issue. If one of you goes support crest, I don't even mind double carry duo. Not great, but I don't mind it. Dream MS Paint 20-minute map design challenge. Dude, I'm just saying, I straight up guarantee I could make a better map in it. 20 minutes is maybe pushing it, but an hour on MS Paint, I make a better map than Fred currently has. Huge. Very nice from my Ricky.
Enemy tower is under attack.
Where do you think you're going, Sparrow? Towards her Chimera is where she's going. Bro, let me last hit something.
Enemy tower under siege.
First critique of the map was that it's too small. Again, like, the jungle is just, to me, it's not even that it's just straight up too small. It just feels empty. It feels like there's nothing in it. That's my issue, is that it just feels like there's nothing here. Again, it's 4 camps and 2 buffs. It just feels like there's nothing in it. It feels empty. Where did Kai go? What I get for looking at chat, bro. I'm like, is Kai still here? Do I need to be scared? There he is. Yeah, I think I want to go. Oh shit, dude, that was a goated hook. I threw that gag grenade way too late to get off to get him there, but dude, he's nuts. Sign this guy. Who is this? Beef. Beef is in here with the Richter hooks. Oh, just out of range. And we save our Howie for more Gesh ultimate. He's dead still to fucking Mega Cause and Abuse. But inside the jungle doesn't feel like you're in a jungle. The feeling, again, I won't critique the art of the map. I'm not gonna critique the jungle buffs being lane minions repurposed. I'm not gonna critique any of that right here. I purely mean that based on, okay, this guy's just dead. Oh, I'm dead. I blink in 3. He's nuts, dude. He's so good. Dude, someone sign this man. Is Beef on a team? Someone sign this guy. I've a bajillion gold in hand. I'm gonna go pacifier because I'm gonna run people down. Fuck it, bro. Give me terminus. I know that this item is like dog or whatever, but give me terminus. I need to be able to box and then heal. Lack of open space is a problem. It is a problem. But again, like, I don't know. Like, this blue buff is the only open space on the map. And it's just, I don't know. Like, this is still a choke point. This is still a choke point. This is a choke point. This is a choke point. It feels like you're playing fucking, King's Row. King's Row A on fucking Overwatch is what it feels like. Dude, he is so good. And the Riftwalkers, I don't even care that he's getting kills. Beef can have all the kills. Beef could have my babies right now, dude.
Enemy tower under siege.
Terminus is what? Most of the top carry players are not really building Terminus right now. Kingsbane is just better when you're full build. Kingsbane just heals more when you're full build. So I'll probably go both this game. I'll probably go double sustain. Actually, how goes it? I'm doing well, that guy. I'm doing well. I'm feeling pretty good. We're just talking a little about the game. Like, again, I will restate. I think in a year, as long as this game doesn't do anything super dumb and hurt itself, like as long as they don't shoot themselves in the foot, I think this game in a year is good and very fun to play. Like, my issue with the game as is that, oh, he just hooked someone. He didn't even need the hook. He's mad because I instantly silenced her ult. The issue with the game as is like a combination of lack of content and stuff and like that kind of thing. Like, the core gameplay I think is good. Only thing you hate about comparing this game to League is that it's inherently very different because the third person WASD. Well, that's the issue with carries. That's why carries are so unbalanced in this game. I don't know if anyone else has realized that. The reason that carries are unbalanced in this game is because the balancing of carries in this game is based on League. And in League, you have to stand still to shoot. And in this game, there is 0 movement speed penalty. That is like the primary difference, I think. My team was like trying to warn me about this Grux being big. I'm not worried about it, dude. Guy's on controller, just by the way. That was the most controller dash I've ever seen from Akira. He's gotta be. There's no way. Count DC'd. She's been gone, dude. She DC'd at the fucking 8-minute mark. She's been gone. I think we win this game anyway. So like I think we play it out. Because I'm huge and I really don't think they're gonna be able to kill me anytime soon.
An enemy inhibitor is under siege.
Used to more camps in Smite's jungle. Again, yes. Am I used to more camps because of Smite? Yes, I am. Don't, like, of course. Okay, I'm not even trying to deny that. I am used to having more buffs and camps and shit because Smite has a lot more. My point is that it just feels like there's nothing to do. Like, it doesn't feel like it's hard to be on my timers, you know? It doesn't feel like it's hard for me to plan around when my camps are coming up because they're like, I don't know, it just feels very easy. Like, it feels like there's no skill to having a good jungle rotation, keeping track of your timers and keeping track of when your camps are coming up and all that kind of shit. It feels like it's very easy, which makes it feel, I don't know, not as skillful. Which, like, as like a competitive, you know, like high-end player, right? Like, I want things to feel skillful. One of like the #1 things I want is for things to feel like I can do things as a top-end player that low-end players cannot. Right? That's what I want. assuming I really like the jungle in Ethereal. I thought the jungle in Ethereal was one of the coolest things, one of the most different things that I've seen in a new video game in a very long time. I thought it was very cool. And to be fair, another asterisk on that is that the jungle in Ethereal, the whole Ethereal, the game, felt so much like playing Smite that has to be part of the reason. Okay, like I won't lie to you or anything. Ethereal felt almost exactly like playing Smite. That has to be part of the reason that I liked that game as much as I did. It felt almost the exact same as playing Smite. Obviously, it was a very rough, very, you know, unpolished Smite, but it felt exactly the same as playing Smite. I think I could have pacified for that guy. I just want this mid tower. I don't think Grux can clear this in front of me. Gonna ping retreat. We don't need to be dumb. Like I do think like we've got a pretty big lead, but we don't need to be dumb here. Have to reduce golden XP if there were more camps. It depends. How fast do the camps spawn? How long do they take to clear? Smite camps spawn right now they actually spawn kind of slow, but they clear very quickly. So there's a balance to it. Of like, yes, you have to wait for a long time and you need to be on your camp timer, because the other issue in Smite is that non-junglers can clear your camps. Like in this game, if you're not a jungler, if you don't have the hunt item, it's like you can't really go and clear camps. It's just not worth it. It's not a good play. You're gonna die. You're gonna take too much damage from camps, all that kind of shit, right? In Smite, non-junglers can clear your camps. So if you're not on your blue buff and your solo laner is behind, their solo laner is gonna go take your blue. They don't need their jungler to rotate to your blue to take it. Their solo laner can take it. No. Thought you were a good jungler. Turns out it's just easy. Again, the part where you have to keep track of camp timers in this game is very easy. It's very easy. Yeah, the other thing is that you can play full tanks in the jungle in this game, and playing a tank character in any game that does, like, a tank that can do any kind of damage is always going to be a crutch, because you can mess up and you have a lot more room to mess up than someone who's playing full damage. If you're playing an assassin versus playing an actual tank, you have a lot more room to mess up as a tank. It's always been in every game. You have a lot more room for error. Can't take ideas one-to-one because you have to consider how this game is top-down. Well, and I agree, Dare. Like, to me, that is the reason that carries in this game are broken. And they always will be. They will always be either useless or OP. Because they are taking all of the carry items, taking all of their ideas for carry from a top-down game where you have to stop moving to shoot. It's the reason that carries are broken. In this game, carries don't have to stop moving to shoot. Carries don't have to, you know, like movement speed doesn't really matter on carries, because you don't have to stop moving and then catch up to someone. Knows I'm here.
Allied inhibitors under siege.
Yeah. Like, to me, that's the issue with carries, at least in this game, is that they are balancing them based on a game where you have to stop moving and shoot. It would be like balancing it would be like balancing Apex Legends the same way as fucking Valorant. What if the R301 in Apex Legends one tap to the head? I debated blinking her, but I got hers. I still have my ult. Probably can I ult pacifier to catch people through a blink? If I ult backwards and pacifier? Does that catch up to someone who blinked away from me? I'm gonna go Kingsbane last. I'm just gonna go Mega Sustain so that I can box everyone. My goal, I have to kill 10 people and I need some sustain. Well, he cleansed the Richter hook. Didn't exactly save him, but he just one-shot that guy. That guy just got fully one-tappered by that Howie ultimate. I feel bad. Well, okay, I don't feel that bad because it's a 4v5. But he just got actually one-tappered by that Howie ultimate. Just do Prime. We get Prime here, we can just push lanes. And I shred. Add movement inaccuracy. Okay, that's not exactly what I meant to fix carries. Okay, that's not exactly what I meant. My point was more of can't balance a game where you can input everything while moving around a game where you can't. Okay. Fuck, dude, I shouldn't have pacified back in. I got too red. I got blood in my eyes. Some level inaccuracy would be okay. The issue that I have with something like that, something like movement inaccuracy, or maybe you're less accurate jumping in the air. My issue with that is that it takes skill away from the player. That's my issue with that. The thing about COD, or not COD, CS and Valorant is that yes, you have movement inaccuracy, but guess what? You are accurate while you're standing still. It means that you can still, if you have a good aim, you can still do shit with that aim. You just also have to have good movement, right? It adds an extra layer to how to be good, if that makes sense. I'm gonna full commit for that. Can I shoot, please? Thank you. Yeah, I think we get Prime off of that. Like they did just get 2 inhibs, but they kind of inted for it. I'm gonna ping attack right. Someone needs to clear that wave. Take this gray buff. You. Yeah, we can't do this now. Now we're too late. We are too late. Just gonna proxy a wave. Is there any evasion in Pred? What I don't know what that means, Joe. Or don't give CC skills to ADCs. In Smite, ADC has the second or the third most crowd control of any role is carries, actually. It goes Guardians, Warriors, Hunters for Smite. In levels, in how many CC abilities there are for the role. Evasion means items that give mischance. Yeah, I don't think that would make sense. Again, that's like something you would have in like an RPG, bro. Something you would have in an MMO so that you can tank better in a dungeon. Like, it just wouldn't make sense in Pred. Again, it would take skill away from the player. That is the last thing that I want. If you give someone evasion, right, and you let's say the enemy Rampage has a 20% chance to not get hit by your auto attack. Doesn't matter how good your aim is, bro. Yeah, you have a 20% chance to miss him. Even if you'd be aimbotting and you have a 20% chance to miss this guy. I'm gonna ult out. If Kai wants to chase me, I can fight him, but I don't want to fight both of those guys. Huge. Okay. Hit an auto challenge, impossible. That should be free, Prime. Their Grux is up, but he's not their jungler. That Grux is their solo laner. I'm gonna ping defend right. Hopefully someone goes to that. My Feng Mao does not need to be here. My Feng Mao can leave. They don't have a jungler, but like, I don't know. I don't think we need ours here. I'm gonna get farmed by the missiles off of this. Okay, team showed up so that I didn't get actually farmed by that. I can tank this. Okay. My Fang Mao was here and he didn't smite it. I'm a little confused. All good. Doesn't have to be like every other MOBA. Well, and okay. Again, not to bring up the most unfinished game that I've played in the last 6 months, but Ethereal did a lot of things correct, okay? Ethereal had a really good vision. That game did a lot of things correct that like I think Fred can learn on. And not things to take from the game, but things that like just ideas that Fred could learn on from Ethereal. Things like it's okay to make your item system a little bit different. It's not completely different to where someone who's played MOBAs isn't going to understand. It's still a very digestible system, right? But it's like it's okay for it to not be the exact same. I think we can just pull this. We have Prime. I think we can just do this. I think we can just rip it. Just trying to kill their jungler. He's dead. Kill the Grux. He's dead. Kill the Kira. She's level 11. Guy's a flash. He's coming back. Yeah, I think I can. I don't know. I can't. I don't know how they surrendered a 4v5 because I'm OP. Bought Inelectronic? Did I actually buy Inelectronic at the end? Somehow.